to you all the way from England. Yeah. I'm Miss Julie Nye. Woo!
How are we? Great Falls Comedy Club inside Craft Brew Underground. Woo! Yeah, that's right. I am from England, and I know I talk funny, but not that funny. I mean, I'm not from Massachusetts. People meet me, they think I'm a nice English lady, but I'm not that nice. I hate you all. A little bit about me. During the day, I work in insurance. So, you know, just another immigrant doing the jobs you all don't want to do. I've actually been here a while, though, and I've lost some of my accent, or so they tell me. So people meet me, they're confused. They're like, is she English? Is she American? Is she Canadian? And I'll tell you how you can tell the difference. It all comes down to the way that we apologize. So if you're British, it's going to be like this. I'm really sorry to bother you, but I wanted to tell you that I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Sorry? Sorry. Whereas if you're from that great country up north of Canada, right? It's, I'm so sorry. Whereas you Americans, if you need to apologize, it's like this. I don't give a shit. So if you listen carefully, there's some tips there how you can tell the difference, right? Actually, is there anybody else here besides me who has an accent? Anyone? Show of hands. I can't see anything. I have no idea. But let me tell you, this fails. But let me tell you, in case you're wondering, everybody look under your seat because you're all winners. Yeah, you get an accent, you get an accent, and you get an accent. Because I've been speaking English. We invented it. And if you don't stop messing it up, we are taking it back, okay? And I'm a little offended because it's like cultural appropriation. Hey, my name is Ashley with an E-I-G-H. I live in Julie's head. My middle name is Nevaeh. That's heaven backwards. Yeah, my mom says it's a really unique name. Hey, Julie says I have to go away now, right? Whatever, guys, bye. Oh. I'm so sorry, you guys, I really am English. I just have a lot of voices in my head. Does anybody else get voices in their head? Or is it just me? I have no idea again because I can see nothing in here. Well, let me tell you what it's like. If you don't get voices in your head, has anybody ever actually got a song stuck in their head?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that, right? I get songs stuck in my head all the time. Especially if you like stop them. You know, you get out of the car and it's like halfway through the song, right? So right now, I've got Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers stuck in my head. Yeah, it's a great song. The only trouble with my head is I never know who's going to be singing it. So, Freud had a little impression. I'm going to tell you right now, I've got a duet between the singer Adele and the actress Jennifer Coolidge. You know, Stifler's mom, or White Lotus, yeah. So, the thing about Adele, I'm going to bring her on. The thing about Adele is that she talks like, she's from London, right? She talks like a Londoner, but she sings like an American. It's really weird. And the weirdest thing is she can't even say her own name. Adele? Yeah, hi everyone, I'm Adele. I'm going to sing a song for you, it's alright? So I'm going to sing a little song for you with my friend Jennifer. Well, I'm going to bring her up in a little bit, but I'm going to start it off because I'm a singer. What? Okay. It's going to be Under the Bridge. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Thank you, you know too. Sometimes I feel like my only friend. Get up here, Jennifer, get up here. live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. Whew. All right, I think it's out of there. Thank you, everybody. All right, so, it does get me a little bit emotional. Actually, I'm very emotional this time of year. People often ask me, why the long face? And I say it's because I'm British and we have bad genes. But no, people do get emotional this time of year, right? Like we just came off NYE, right? New Year's Eve. And I'll tell you why I get emotional, because this is all about me and I have the microphone. New Year's Eve, my last name is Nye, N-Y-E. And I'm English, and believe it or not, even though I'm up here with the microphone, we don't like generally to draw attention to ourselves. That's the way I was brought up. So seeing my name in capital letters yells at me everywhere is a little bit disturbing, it's kind of jolting. I'll tell you, my mother, for example, taught me not to bring attention to myself. She still to this day will not ride in a glass elevator, or a lift, as we call it. So, but Julie, if we go in the glass lift and it gets stuck, everybody's going to see us. I'm like, Mom, that's when you want everyone to see you so they can come and rescue you. But another feeling of like drawing attention to yourself and like shuddering, it's like going back to school in a class you might not have been good at, right? Like for me, it was home ec, so home economics. And if Mrs. Mutlow was like yelling my name to have all the other girls come to my station and see what I had screwed up, that's what I hear when somebody yells my name. So I see it everywhere. It's like, happy Nye! Or, what are you doing? Nye! And I feel like for me, the end is nigh. So we're going to finish with one thing, because I've been talking about differences between Old England and New England, right? We actually have more similarities, I think, than differences. So even like the place names, right? It's almost like you stole them from us. So down the road a bit, there's Portland, right? And Portland, Maine was actually named after Portland in the UK. And both Portlands are beautiful seaside towns, completely overrun by tourists from Massachusetts. And then there's Oxford, right? Oxford, England, and Oxford, Maine, just down the road a piece. Yeah, so Oxford, England is where you'll find the 1,000-year-old Oxford University, an internationally renowned academic institution with gorgeous limestone architecture. And then there's Oxford, Maine. Do you want to remind you that's not actually a joke? So you're getting ahead of me, all right. So there's Oxford, Maine, and Oxford, Maine is where they race at the 50-year-old Oxford Plains Motor Speedway, and where they make the most beautiful double wides. Last but not least, there's Windsor. So Windsor, England, Windsor, Maine. So Windsor, England is where you'll find Windsor Castle, a royal residence, 1,000 years old. And then there's Windsor, Maine, which has Hussey's General Store. Did I say that right? I want to be culturally appropriate. Okay. So Hussey's General Store, it's the one with the famous sign, right? It says guns, wedding dresses, cold beer. Yeah, I really like the place. I left there with a 30-30, a 10-year-old Vera Wang, and a case of PBR. I mean, girls gotta get a green card somehow. Oh, I'm just kidding you guys. I'm illegal.